terrifying moment as the semi-truck lost control and overturned on the slippery road. Rainy weather, wet roads, just one sudden break can turn everything into a disaster. Always maintain a safe speed, stay focused, and never brake abruptly on slippery roads. A little caution can mean the difference between a safe journey and a tragic accident. The car was hit and spun 180 degrees while crossing the road. When crossing, don't just look to both sides, always observe approaching vehicles from a distance and anticipate situations to avoid unfortunate collisions. A haunting moment, the black car suddenly slowed down without warning, leaving the two trucks with no way out. Just 1 second of carelessness, and the consequences can be unpredictable. Maintain a safe distance, stay alert, and don't forget to signal, because safety is not just for you, but for everyone on the road. Breathtaking moment. The SUV stopped legally, but became an unfortunate victim when it was pushed onto the tracks. In a state of panic, the driver reversed into the barrier, unable to escape the dangerous situation. Luckily, he managed to jump out just before the train crashed into the vehicle. Oh my God, what a horrifying scene. According to the police, the incident on Little Over Road, Derby, UK involved a white car that lost control and crashed straight into a roadside house, causing severe damage to both the vehicle and the house. But thankfully, the 3 people inside the car escaped with only minor injuries, wishing them a speedy recovery. And may this serve as a costly reminder of the importance of staying in control behind the wheel. A horrifying tragedy on the highway. The truck came crashing in like a nightmare, sweeping 11 vehicles into chaos and leaving heartbreaking consequences. Just a moment of lost control put human lives at risk. Wishing a speedy recovery to those injured. Just one moment of carelessness on the highway can lead to an irreversible disaster. A terrifying moment on the highway. The out-of-control bus barreled forward like a raging storm, sweeping away multiple vehicles and leaving behind a tragic aftermath. Countless cars were crushed, all because of a brief loss of control. Slippery roads, high speeds, just one small mistake can lead to disaster. Wishing safety for everyone, and may this serve as a costly reminder to all drivers. Always control your speed, maintain a safe distance, and never let your guard down, even for a second. A chain reaction accident, a terrifying moment like an action movie. The consequence of carelessness in just a split second. With just one collision, the entire bus turned into a blazing fireball on the highway. The unlucky taxi was caught in the tragedy, leaving an immense loss for the victim's family. Speed and negligence are the lurking dangers that threaten every driver. A heart-stopping moment. The car suddenly plunged off the cliff, but most passengers escaped just in time except one. Miraculously, she survived despite severe injuries. Let this be a reminder. Always check the handbrake, as one small mistake can lead to disaster. A horrifying explosion ripped through the street, hurling cars into the air and sending people scrambling for cover. In an instant, a busy road turned into a disaster scene. The cause remains unknown, but the devastating impact is undeniable, leaving nearly 50 people injured. Clearly, this was a tragedy that struck without warning. A horrifying moment. The crane truck collided violently with the fuel tanker, igniting a fierce blaze that engulfed both vehicles in an instant. Just one small mistake on the road can turn into an unimaginable tragedy. On the highways, there is no room for carelessness. A terrifying moment on the overpass, a direct fall onto the highway that felt like an action movie, but this is real life. It's a miracle that the driver survived despite being in critical condition. This is a stark reminder. Just one moment of lost control can lead to unimaginable consequences. Everyone, stay focused and drive safely. A heart-stopping moment. The dump truck turned carelessly, nearly crushing the motorcyclist. Luckily, he jumped off just in time, escaping disaster. When your girlfriend falls, but your passion for living virtually is stronger than the instinct to help. This ironic moment has sparked both laughter and debate online. Is he heartless, or was it just an overly artistic reflex? Either way, let's hope he still has a chance to explain to his girlfriend after capturing this once-in-a-lifetime shot. When both are stubborn, a collision is inevitable. One driver failed to check properly before turning, while the other refused to yield, resulting in both vehicles and the rider taking the hit. This is a costly reminder. On the road, it's not just about following the rules, but also about driving smart. in a rush for a second, but the consequences last forever. Just because the pickup driver couldn't wait a few seconds for the green light, they gambled with their life and paid the price with a horrific crash. This is a clear reminder that a red light is not a suggestion, it's the line between safety and disaster. One second of carelessness, a lifetime of regret. The delivery rider narrowly escaped disaster, but not everyone is that lucky. Crossing the road isn't just about raising a hand, it's about being aware. When street stunts turn into a lifelong lesson, two reckless riders pulled a wheelie in the middle of a busy road but forgot one thing: the law of cause and effect. The truck swerved to avoid a cyclist, but they couldn't escape the consequences of their own risky actions. The road is not a stage, and life is not a gamble. A U-turn that even the driver didn't expect, taking advantage of the wide yard to turn around, but instead of a smooth maneuver, the pickup truck driver ended up crashing straight into an outdoor tea table. Lack of attention, costly consequences, a hard lesson for reckless U-turns.